Hello, welcome to the actually the second Mondays with Mr. Notar. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing a king's crown and robe. The reason being is today, Monday, September 14th, we're going to open up homecoming court nominations. So this year's seniors, the class of 2021, you'll receive an email with a Google form where you can go on and nominate 5 girls and 5 senior boys for homecoming court. Make sure you fill out that Google form. It's going to stay open through Tuesday, September 15th until 3 o'clock p.m. Even though we're not having our homecoming dance this year due to the current COVID pandemic, we're still going to honor our homecoming court and go through the election process, first by our senior class to nominate the homecoming court. And once that court is nominated and those boys and girls are selected, we'll then open up nominations, or voting, should I say, for the homecoming king and queen for 2020. So just a couple important dates. Again, today, Monday, September 14th, we'll open up voting, or nominations, should I say, for homecoming court. And again, that will get sent out to all seniors. Make sure you only vote for, you nominate 5 girls and 5 boys. Don't nominate more than that, or the voting becomes invalid at that time. And then once the homecoming court the nominations are in and calculated, I'll notify those boys and girls that were selected to court individually, and then the following week I'll let the student body know who the homecoming court is. And then on Monday, September 28th, we'll open up voting for homecoming king and queen, and that will be for all students in grades 9 through 12 that will be able to vote for the homecoming king and queen. Right now, our homecoming game is scheduled for Friday, October 2nd. We're still, like I said, going to have a normal ceremony at the football game honoring the homecoming court and announcing this year's king and queen. So I look forward to everybody voting, and good luck to those senior students, and I'll keep you updated on a weekly basis. Okay, again, a couple other things that I want to go over for the week of September 14th. Again, I hope all of you enjoy the Mondays with Mr. Notar. Again, it's just a different way that you can click on whenever it's convenient for you, just to kind of get an update on things that are happening throughout the week. First of all, last week we started on Thursday with our first day of online instruction with our even periods. There were a couple, little glitches that day with technology, but we figured that would happen. But overall, it was a great first day. Just a reminder, the schedule is Mondays and Wednesdays will be odd periods, so periods 1, 3, 5, and 7. Tuesdays and Thursdays are our even periods, periods 2, 4, 6, 8. And then Fridays, the students are off. There's no online instruction, but that is a day for students to get their homework done, extra assignments, projects. If they're struggling in a particular class, they can email their teachers, and that way they can conduct individual Zoom, or even have the opportunity to come into school and get some one-on-one or small group tutoring to help them out. The most important thing is just making sure as students you log on at your scheduled time. I know the blocks are 90-minute blocks, but we try to reduce the number of classes that you take every day. But again, most importantly, just make sure you log on during that 90-minute block, take part in that lesson so you don't miss valuable information. It's a way for us to check attendance, and also just to have those live Google classrooms where you can interact with your teachers and your classmates. Some students were asking, when it comes to study hall, there is no Google Classroom for our study halls. So if you do have a study hall in any of those periods, that is an extra 90 minutes that you have as a student just to kind of get some assignments done, work on certain projects, or different things of that nature. So there is no Google Classroom to sign into. That's just extra time that you have to work on any schoolwork. The most important thing, again, is just being patient. I can't say enough about our parents and our students and our teachers last Thursday for the first day. Just everybody was very patient and understanding about that first day, and we actually, at the end of the day, we look back and we had a great first day, and it'll get smoother as time goes on. There is one thing that, usually in person when we see the students, they always sign the Chromebook agreement form every year. Since we're not in person, that form has been uploaded to Final Forms. So this is kind of a reminder for the students and parents that when you get an opportunity, as soon as possible, log on to Final Forms, and there should be a Chromebook agreement form on there for you to sign off on. The freshmen, just a reminder, we did have some freshmen not pick up Chromebooks yet. We do have some in the library, so if you are a freshman and in need of a Chromebook, just make sure you stop in and get one of those. Also, if you have any technology issues regarding the Chromebooks, don't hesitate to email me or Ms. Fisher, our library media specialist, and we'll get those fixed, or if there's any glitches in them at all, we'll take care of those as they arise. I did want to go over a couple important dates for senior nights. I know it's fairly early, but Mr. Cray, our athletic administrator, really wanted to get our senior nights in as soon as possible in each of the seasons, just in case something were to happen and sports were to shut down for any particular reason. So these are some dates. Today, Monday, September 14th, the boys golf, they play home at Village Green against Harvey, and that's 4:00 p.m., and they will do senior night prior to the match. On Wednesday, September 16th, we have a couple senior nights that night. Our volleyball team plays at home against Conneaut. The JV start at 5 o'clock, and the varsity start at 6:15, and senior night will be between the JV and varsity match. Also that night, September 16th, our girls soccer team has senior night, and they're playing at home against Grand Valley. That game, JVs begin at 5:30, varsity begins at 7, and the senior night is prior to the varsity match. And then on Friday, September 18th, our football team, our cheerleaders, and our band have senior night. Again, we play Conneaut. It's a 7:00 p.m. start, so we'll honor football, cheer, and band seniors that night. And then on Saturday, September 19th, our cross-country team is at the all-county meet at Lakeshore Park. That time's to be determined, but our senior cross-country athletes will be honored for their senior year at that particular meet. So again, as things come up, I like to update everybody on a weekly basis. I know last week's Mondays with Mr. Notar was a little bit long just because I wanted to explain what was happening. On the average, they should be fairly short, just something for you to get an update on what's happening during the week. And then whether it's athletic, academic, any of our programs, if it comes to band, sports, any of our teachers or classrooms or anything that's happening in the district, and particularly at Edgewood High School, we'll keep you updated on. I did want to give, I want to try to do a shout out at the end of every Mondays with Mr. Notar, just to, if there's something positive that happened between our students or our faculty or any of our athletic teams or our band or choir or anything. So I did want to give a shout out really to three big groups, and that one being our students in particular, the second being our parents, and lastly our staff here at Edgewood High School. Like I said early in this, last Thursday was our first day, and we couldn't have asked for a better day as far as beginning our online instruction. Both the students, the parents, and the staff were very patient getting through that day together and working out some little kinks here and there. But overall, at the end of the day, it was a great, great day. We're looking forward to the same this week. I know our even periods will begin starting this week as well, and our odd periods too as well. So once we get through this week, we should be good as far as schedule changes and the students getting used to the schedule, and parents too as well. So again, if you have any questions, concerns, anything, don't hesitate to send me an email, call the high school, and we'll get the students, whatever they need in order to get through this. And again, I'll keep everybody updated as time goes on and where we're going with our remote learning, and then actually, eventually coming back to in-person instruction at the high school. So again, I appreciate everybody, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thank you.